He's a writer for The Week Thus Far, which airs on Shaw TV on Wednesday nights. You can catch them. They film live every Monday night at the King's Head Pub. It's a fantastic time. You guys should check it out. Please give it up for the very funny Chad Anderson. Nelson Bear, everyone. Give it up for Nelson. How you guys doing tonight? How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. I've waited for you. Love connection. So I like to start my set off by making one woman really awkward, so... I'm glad you guys knew to applaud though when I asked how you were doing, because I've been in weird situations in comedy shows. Like, I did a show at the Addictions Foundation for all the good people going to the 28-day program or rehab if you're a dick, and I walked out on stage and I was like, "Hey guys, how you doing today?" And like, instead of applauding, they all crossed their arms and in unison went, "Good." I was like, "No, this is not group therapy. You can interact with me." But they figured it out, which I thought was a really good plan, because it'd be super weird if every time I told a joke, one guy was like, "Hey, thanks for doing what you're doing up there. We really appreciate it, and it's making light of my situation." Like, no, that's awkward. Almost as awkward as my interaction with females. See, the thing about me, guys, is I'm sober. I've been sober for 2.5 years, so... I'm glad you applauded that, because I would have got fucking hammered tonight. And it would have been all your faults. But no, now that I'm sober, I find like interacting with women just a little bit awkward, especially like being a comedian. I'm out at the bar all the time and I'm doing stand-up shows. I'm like, "Oh, that's a perfect place to meet a girl." But how do I start that conversation now, you know? Because before I would just buy a drink for a girl and then that's my way in. But I feel like it's not appropriate for me to buy drinks if I don't drink, you know what I mean? Like, if I meet a girl, I'm like, "Hey, what's up? My name's Chad. I don't drink, but I'll get you fucking hammered tonight." That's creepy. Especially if I say it in that voice. I don't know why. I won't buy you a drink though, because I don't get paid till tomorrow, so... My buddy's like, "Yeah, you gotta find an angle to work with these girls now that you're sober." I'm like, what kind of angles do I have as a sober guy in the bar? You know what I mean? Like, do I find the most messed up drunk girl in the place and just pull her to the side and talk about the dangers of alcoholism to her? Take her home, sober up for 28 days? It's a long time to wait. I've also been single for 2.5 years, so I don't want to wait that long. My buddy's like, "Make up a cool story as why you don't drink," and tell her that. I'm like, "I don't really have any cool stories as why I don't drink. They're all kind of sad, actually. Sad story of why I don't drink." He's like, "Well, tell the truth then." I'm like, "All right, yeah, the truth." "Oh, the truth." It's like, "Hey, I'm Chad, 25 years old. Barely graduated grade 12 when I was 24, so I don't have a full-time job. I live with 2 roommates and our house is extremely dirty. Oh, also I don't drink because I have a terrible allergy to alcohol. Yeah, every time I drink it I break out with cocaine and ecstasy, so..." So you want to come meet my roommates now, or...? So I'm trying new avenues for dating. By round of applause, anybody online dating here? Just me. All right. low self-esteem before, but now I got even more. I've been on Plenty of Fish, mainly because it's free. And I'm already thinking of quitting. Just like right up, I'm thinking of quitting because I had a bad experience with Plenty of Fish. And after I had that experience, I was sitting at home and I'm like, what is online dating? Like, essentially, you're going on a blind date, but you don't have a friend who sets you up on the blind date. Wherein Plenty of Fish is your really terrible friend who sets you up for a failure every time. You know what I mean? Like, if Plenty of Fish was a real person, he'd be the guy you don't fall asleep around at parties because he draws dicks on your face. Like, Plenty of Fish is the guy that's like, oh man, I know this girl, I think you'll really hit it off with her. And you're like, oh sweet, tell me about her. And he's like, super smart, super funny, attractive. She kind of looks like Mila Kunis. And you're like, oh, right on. And then you pick her up in your roommate's van, and she looks more like John Goodman. But you take John Goodman out on a date because I'm a nice guy, all right? And she ate a lot. I don't know why I said that. Oh man. I don't have that confidence anymore. I don't think like now that I don't drink, I don't have that confidence with women. Like, my buddy Mike, he's always out at the bar, he's always picking up women, and just listening to him talk, I can't even relate anymore to the things he says. Like the other day we're hanging out, he's like, oh man, I met this girl at the bar the other night, bro. I'm like, oh yeah, tell me about it. He's like, well, I saw her from across the room, she was super decent. I'm like, okay, yeah, what'd you do? He's like, so I decided I was gonna take a run at her. Like, what? You know, we're gonna take a run at her. Like, did you fight a girl last night? Oh man. I don't know if you guys know this about me, mainly because I haven't told you it yet. But I'm a huge fan of hip hop. Anybody else a huge hip hop fan here? Yeah. I'm more so a fan of old hip-hop though, not new hip-hop. Yeah. And the problem I have with new hip-hop is that now, I feel like every couple of years a group of rappers or a single rapper has to come out with a song about how much money they make. Like, we forgot how much money they make. You know what I mean? Like Drake has that song now, started from the bottom, now we're here? Like, nope. Actually, Drake, I'm pretty sure you started from the middle. Being honest, I'm pretty sure you started from the middle. Or there's that Chris Brown, Busta Rhymes and Lil Wayne song, Look At Me Now. And there's a... Wait till he starts! Okay, now. What's going on, bros? What you guys talking about? Let us in! Take a drink, alright. Probably need more. There's a line in that song though where Chris Brown says, I get what you get in 10 years in 2 days. Like, fuck you, that's rude. You don't need to remind me how shitty my life is. Like, if I could put it in perspective for you guys, that'd be like if I found a homeless person and went and told them about my normal life. You know, like, oh hey Crazy Joe, my name's Chad, just stopping by to tell you about my day. This morning I woke up in my bed, in my home. Then my friend called me on my cell phone. Do you know what that is, Crazy Joe? Oh, what's that? You want some change? Don't fucking interrupt me, Joe, I'm telling you a story. So anyways, then we went for lunch, we had Korean food, it was delicious and warm. And later I'm gonna go to a comedy show at a bar. I'd probably take a bus, maybe a cab, I might get lazy. You know what that's like, right Joe? Like, so what I'm trying to say is I don't like new hip hop. Is that, oh man. Obviously I don't need to inform you guys of this, but because it's called Res Dogs, I am Aboriginal. But I was raised by white people, just, like I was adopted when I was 4 years old, and I missed out on the culture, but now that I'm sober, I'm trying to learn more. But I really think that I confused the shit out of those white people that raised me when I was a kid by just like doing really instinctual things. Like I grew up on a farm, and we had lots of animals, and they were constantly corralling those animals back into their pens because I was constantly setting them free. I was like, "You're free!" Like we had horses, and they would constantly try to teach me how to ride a horse, and before they could even get a saddle on the horse, I'd just be shirtless going across a field. I'm free! I never trusted any blankets they gave me either, so... Or like, one thing they couldn't figure out before was every time we watched this movie as a family, I would cry profusely, and that movie was The Indian in the Cupboard. I could never understand that. Like, what kind of fucked up Anne Frank story is this? Oh man. Oh man, yeah, and just like, now that I'm in the city, I like to look at stereotypes and see where they're right, where they're wrong. Like, a lot of black people say that white guys can't dance. I don't think that's necessarily true, I just don't think that white guys can dance to black music. You know, like, you'll never see Stevie Harper doing a really good crip walk. That's not gonna happen. But if you got onto a Manitoba social, he can do that chicken dance like a motherfucker. The best. Or a lot of white people in Winnipeg say that all Aboriginal people like to steal bikes. Yeah. I don't think that's necessarily true, I just think most of us are sick of walking for the last 200 years, so... Maybe if there's some buffalo around, we'd ride them, but some settlers way back in the day killed them off, so...